Okay, game. We're gonna do guess the number. So what you see here is basically a very simple HTML markup. So what we're looking at here is the input, and it's kind of annoyed that I don't have a form around it, but that doesn't matter for us. I gave this input the type number and the ID guess input, and then there's a button where I execute a function guess. Now none of this exists yet, so if I press this, then simply absolutely nothing happens, and that is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically create a couple of things first. So what do I want? The first thing that I want to do is to create my lucky number. Okay, so in order to do that in JavaScript, what I do is I generate basically a random number, and that will give me a value between 0 and 1. And I'm just going to say, okay, times 20. And since I want to have a full number, otherwise it's going to be quite impossible to guess, I'm going to do math round and enclose this whole thing with it. So if I'm basically creating my function guess now, so the first thing that I'm going to do is to say, okay, function guess. And I could just have this, and the only thing that I'm really interested in right now is I want to have the lucky number. Okay, so if I reload this and guess anything, then I see, okay, my lucky number is 7. So if I reload this again, then you can see it is now 3. So this generates a random number for us between 0 and 20, and that's what we want to do. So however, what we want to basically do here is we want to capture a couple of things. So I want to read, first of all, I need to read the input, right? So let me say let input, and that is the document query selector. I'll do this all in plain JavaScript, and that has the, what did we call this? ID guess input. Okay. Let's do that. So I'm going to say, please select the ID get input, and then I want to target basically probably the result here, right? So also something I already know. So let output is more or less the same. Actually, let's be even lazier and say this is output, and output, no, result. What's it called? Result or output? Result. Okay, yeah, let's name this result. And okay, so what can we do if we basically have this? Then the next thing that we want to do is, and it's also going to be a let, is going to be and you know what, now that I think of it, let's make those consts, because we're not going to change that. But we want to have a number of guesses, and we're going to start by 0. So the first thing that happens when I guess something, I'm going to up the guesses by 1, so increment them. So as every time I guess, I want this number here to go up. And then the only thing that I have to do is I'm going to say if the input.result, value equals the lucky number, then let's say result.inner HTML equals you are right, it's required, and then we're simply going to have the string literal here and say guesses. Okay, and else we're going to say result dot inner HTML, try again. Okay, so far so good. And that's basically already everything, right? So we should actually be good. So let's reload this and say, okay, let's guess 1. All right, that's not it. Let's guess 2. Oh, actually, we forgot something. We forgot something rather important. So even though we did declare that this is a number, we will get this. So here we have 3 equal signs, meaning that we're comparing on type. And this is the wrong type here. It will be given to us as a string. So let's make this a number. So you could also say like you don't want to compare by type, but this is actually the nicer solution. So let's try this again and make a guess. No, 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 no. I should have done this 1 to 10. There we go. It is 10. Whew. It required 10 guesses. So now you have basically your first JavaScript game, and took us less than 5 minutes. So enjoy, and see you next time.